there, welcome to the Cooking with Kevin show. Today we're doing egg cookery, all right? Now I have a little something here. It's the egg. It's an egg beater. And as you can see, the Mr. Egg, or not Mr. Egg, the egg is sad. Why is the egg sad? Because the egg did not become a chick. So that's why the egg is sad. So today we're manipulating eggs. We're doing hard-boiled eggs, all right? But we're just not going to hard-boil them. We're going to square them, okay? After we hard-boil the eggs, we're going to insert them into this device, and we're going to make them square. How many times have you seen a square egg? Let's get them in the boiling water right now, okay? I'm going to put them on a spoon. I'm going to check that. Is it hot? Ah! Then also we're going to do eggplant, okay? There's nothing better than eggplant. This is a complete vegan, I don't know if it's vegan, it's definitely vegetarian, but it's not made, you don't plant eggs in the backyard for eggplant. So don't be going out there planting eggs. You have to buy them at the store. You can get them at the supermarket, get them at a vegetable stand, somewhere. So we're going to do eggplant, Parmesan, and I'll just put them back over here. We're going to do eggplant Parmesan and also, of course, the square deviled egg. So it's a twofer. It's a twofer on the opening show of Cooking with Kevin. So at first, in order to prepare our eggplant, we're going to have to prepare some sauce. Okay, so I have a garlic, just one thing of garlic here. So I'm going to cut this up, all right? Oh, God. I think some of, like more of a white trash would say greasy, you know. And I think somebody that was from Newport would say greasy. That's what I think. Oh, my God, I've got a knife. So I'm going to put that in here. It's really not that, it's not chopped up too finely. A lot of people say, beautiful. That really is. And look at this. I'll spray it down, you know. I'll get every germ off that eggplant. That's one eggplant down. Let's get the other one. Nice. And we'll spray. Why didn't he spray the other one down? Well, I'll spray the other one down, all right? Spray the other eggplant down. So I'm going to use a bigger cutting board here for my eggplant. And I have two eggplants, and you know, you want to cut that top off. You actually want to use the part that has the seeds. You want the seeds. You don't want the just the eggplant without the seeds. So I kind of cut it until I start seeing some seeds. I don't see any seeds. Oh, I see seeds here. So this is about this might be a little bit too thick, but they'll be fine. I'll try to cut them a little thinner. That's a nice size. And in order not to squish it, stick your knife in just a bit. Oh! No, I didn't get it. A little food service comedy humor, food service humor. So there it is. That's a nice one. We need some eggs. We have a little flour here. Okay, a little flour. A little breadcrumbs. I use a combination of panko, Italian breadcrumbs, and cornmeal. And that will be the final stage. So we'll put that over here. Generally, I don't cook. I'm just kind of cooking in this, you know, one area just for the show. But maybe we'll get another angle later on. So I'm going to do my eggs. Let me show you how I can do my eggs. I can do them with one hand. All right. A lot of the chefs will use the two-hand method. I'm going to use the one-hand method. Here we go. Okay, that's one. How do you like that? I'll put that other hand behind my back so you can actually see that it's one hand. Okay. And that is beautiful. Isn't that nice? One-handed egg cookery. I learned that many years ago. So my eggs are cut up. Not, my eggs aren't cut up. My eggs are cracked into the dish. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use my little sad egg beater. Oh, I'm so sad. Sad egg beater. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. You know why I'm sad? Because I didn't become a chick. I'm just an egg. You're going to beat me up. You're going to fry me. You're going to put me in cakes and cookies. Eggplant, parmesan, possibly. Yes, eggplant parmesan. Whoever came up with this is a genius. But I just beat him up. You know, it might be a fun little tool here, right? But to be honest with you, nothing beats a fork. Nothing. I'm sorry. The fork is the king when beating eggs. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. I love that little Eggman, but fork it! I remember the first time my mother served eggplant. I guess she saw the recipe somewhere on TV or one of the books, you know, and I grew up in a time where every night you had to have, it was either chicken or meat. Eggplant, here we are. This is all, we're all going to fry this and then we're going to put it into a pan. So that part is done. It looks great. One. Let me see, how many can I get in there? I can get 5 into here, 2, 4, 5. Is this one hot enough? I'm not sure. Let's see. I turned up the heat just a little bit. That's definitely hot enough. They look fantastic, don't they? They really do look fantastic. So you want to put the hot side, put this side down first because that was in the oil. And let it just sit there on the paper towel. These have already sat there for us. I can put these down here. Very beautiful. I still have the heat up on there. My eggplant down here in the casserole dish. What do I need down for my first layer? I'm going to need a little bit of sauce. So I'm going to take out just a spoon right here. And this sauce is nice and hot. Very beautiful. Let's take a look at that. Mmm. Oh my God, that's a great sauce. That really is. You can taste the garlic and the oregano and the basil. And I'm just going to put down like a little bit of I don't know, a couple of big spoons there, just to kind of cover the bottom. Okay? Then we're going to start layering our eggplant down. Very simple. 1, 2, and out. I have about 2 cups of ragat cheese, okay? And I'm just going to put a little dab of the ragat on each eggplant here. Okay? You don't have to use ragat. You can use, I'm going to use both ragat and mozzarella. All right? So each eggplant, put a little bit on. I think 2 cups is a little bit too much, but that's why we don't have to use it all. Oh, that's coming out nice. These last two eggplants are looking great. Okay. These are looking fine. And over here, we're going to have to take these out. Not done yet. That's done. 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 Let's move the last 2 into the iron skillet. That's what I call it, a skillet. This hot grease right here, I have a septic tank, so I can't throw it down the drain, which I don't think is a good thing to do anyway. So I'll put it into a little container right here, and then it will harden. I'll put it in the garbage and I'll dispose of it that way. All right, this is a very hot pan. And we're going to cool it down. You can see all that steam. Isn't that nice? Just let that cool down. That's fine. And these are almost done. We've got 3 more eggplants ready to take out. I'm going to use a little bit of mozzarella cheese. Okay? What do you call it? I call it mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese! I have about 2 cups right here. Okay? So I'm going to liberally put it on over the ragout, okay? And then after that, I'm going to take my my sauce, and then I'm going to take my second layer of eggplant and put it over that. Okay. Now I'm not going to put another layer of sauce on it until I get these all on top. Then I'm going to cover it with sauce. All right, here we go. This looks great. It looks great. Look at that. Perfect fit. All right, there we go. Let's put another thing of ricotta cheese on each one. I have about 2 cups in here. I think that was a little bit too much, so you're probably just going to use 1 cup of ricotta. Okay? I might be putting a little too much on. You want the sauce on there. And this is, this isn't from a jar. As you saw, we made that. Very simple to make. You got all the corners you want. With mozzarella cheese. How do you say it? Mozzarella cheese! And liberally, I think I have some more in the refrigerator. I don't think I have enough. So I'm going to put some more on top. On the other side of the kitchen, I have my my beautiful eggplant parmesan. I'm going to put her in the oven. Ow, that's hot in the bottom. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. And I'm going to put it right down. As you can see, I have a pizza stone down in there. And that's really hot, that pizza stone. My oven's been on for about an hour, and it's at 350. That looks wonderful. Ah, that burns. Okay, never do that. Never. Okay, there is our eggplant parmesan. Isn't that beautiful? And right over here, of course, is our square egg. It's time to reveal the square egg. So it's very simple. It's been in here for about a half an hour. And as you can see, I compressed it, with all my might. All my might, I compressed it. So you just take the top off. Pull this up here, okay? It's a little thing that presses down on the egg. Take it out like that. And here you are. You have a genuine square egg. Yes, you do. The square egg. Had before. But we're going to sprinkle it with a little bit of oregano. Kind of Italian it up a little bit. The Italians love eggs. So, this says eggplant. It really does. They're going to find me tomorrow morning with this pan empty in the bed. They said, how did he die? He ate a whole casserole of eggplant parmesan. He had a heart attack. He had an egg on. I beg you to try this and enjoy it. Eggplant parmesan with the square egg. Where else but on Cooking with Kevin? Cooking with Kevin is fun. Cooking with Kevin is fun. We'll see you next time. Let's begin making our butterscotch chocolate chip cookies.
Now, these were my favorite cookies when I was a child. I remember when I was like 3 years old and I was a pirate, and my brother was a pirate. He's still a pirate. He's over in Somalia. He jumps on ships and robs people. He's crazy. But I was a pirate for just a little while. Here's a picture of me as a pirate. There's my mom, and there's my brother. My mom is right there with me. Look at my pirate hat. I love it. Where is it? I want my pirate hat back. So I've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Put it right here in the bowl. And get all out of that out there. Get all of it. Remember when you were doing cocaine? That would be the end of the night. You'd love that, huh? Don't be doing cocaine. And then I have a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda. What do we need the baking soda for? We need it for a leavening agent. You want your cookies to rise, and that's why you use baking soda. Okay, and baking soda is also good. Remember when I was a kid? Mom, I'm out of toothpaste. Use some baking soda. I don't want baking soda in my mouth, Mother. So remember this from episode number 1. This is the sad egg. Why is the egg sad? Because the egg didn't become a chick. All right, so we're going to use this just to mix up my. See, I can kind of go like that. Look at that. That's real Italian, isn't it? That's real Italian. 2.5 sticks of butter. Now, if you don't know where to get that, go to the supermarket. They have butter, maybe a bodega. They might have butter. I don't think you can get butter at a farmer's market. But, you know, if you don't know where to get butter, just ask somebody out on the street. Excuse me, I need to get some butter. You know, you can find it. Put those in here. See, I use a nice spoon. Nice spoon to put it in there. And they have to be soft. You don't want hard butter in there. You want nice, soft. Oh, it's mixing up nice. Now I have, what is that? It looks dirty, doesn't it? It looks dirty. Dirty. It's not dirty. It's brown sugar. So you put some brown sugar. Look at that. I got that. You can get that anywhere. Oh, God, it's making so much noise. And then I have a cup of granulated sugar. And add that in slowly. Don't add it in quickly. Slowly add it in. Oh, there it goes. I have a half a cup of powdered sugar. Now this might kind of, you know, you put it in there. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Get in there. You can't get it in, you throw it in like that. Throw it in. There we go. All right. Now, I also have a little bit of cocoa. I'm going to put a little cocoa in there. I have about a tablespoon of cocoa. Now, we need eggs. You put eggs in one at a time. I'm going to move that up. Go crazy. Don't be afraid to mix. Now we're going to use, this is an egg. You can get that at the supermarket. Anywhere, really. And as you remember from my first episode, what did I do? I put the hand behind my back. And I go in and I crack the egg with one hand. You know who taught me this? Jim Abbott. He's a one-arm pitcher. That was wonderful back in the 90s. And he would field, he would throw the ball. You could do it all with one hand. He showed me. I said, how do you make eggs? One hand. So here we go. All right, I got one in there. I think I got a shell in there, but it's all right. Another one. Hand behind the back. You see the hand is behind the back. It's going to wash up. Now, always clean when you put eggs on your hand. You can get a salmonella poisoning. Now we're going to start adding the flour. Okay, remember that? Remember we mixed the flour and the salt and the baking soda, that leavening agent? Now we're going to start putting that in. Oh, God, that's making some noise. So we'll just put it in a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Nothing's going on behind this bowl. I've got about half of it in already. All right, let's get the, don't be afraid. Let me show you what I have here. I have butterscotch morsels, chocolate chip morsels. I have a cup of butterscotch, and I have a cup of chocolate chip semi-sweet morsels, and maybe a little bit more, maybe about 2.5 cups total. So we're going to add those in. Don't be afraid. Now we're going to have to put some nuts in. Hot nuts. You get them from the peanut man. Yeah, nuts. Hot nuts. You get them anywhere you can. Crazy song I remember from when I was a kid. We used to sing that at church. And so I've got about a cup and a half of pecans. Yes, they're pecans, not pecans. What is a pecan? Somebody down south told me that. I said, yes, I'd like to have the pecan pie, please. Excuse me? Pecan pie? A pecan is something you pee in. It's pecan. Okay, I never forgot that. I have a shot of coffee here that I had this morning when I made coffee. And I'm going to throw a little coffee in there. And then I have a teaspoon of vanilla. We put that in. I have a couple of baking chocolate squares, and you can get them anywhere. You can get them in the supermarket, at the baking chocolate square store. They're all over the place. I got these right here in Forestburg. A guy named Jimmy makes them. He makes his own chocolate squares. Doesn't even wrap them. You just go over to his house, you pick them up out of a big thing, big jar. He makes them all day. And people go over there. They come from miles around to get Jimmy's chocolate squares. So I've got 2 of them, all right, and I'm going to put them in the microwave. Don't be afraid to use your microwave. I'm going to give them 45 seconds. Oh, yeah. There's nothing better than warming yourself up by the microwave. I love to get my hands all microwaved, you know? How many people do that? Everybody does that. It's great. Put them underneath maybe, you know, get a little extra radiation. You know, if you have a cancerous, if you have a wart or some cancer on your hand, put your hands under the microwave. All right. Oh my God! It was too much. Look at that. Nice. That is some nice chocolate. Go ahead, take some of that chocolate. Dirty, isn't it? Why do we all think chocolate is dirty, bad? Maybe it's just me, I don't know. So, our mixture is ready. We have our batter. We made all that up. And here's a rubber spatula. That's always a handy tool. Look at this. I can get all of it off the side here. So make sure you get some nice quality vegetable shortening and grease up your pans. And just use your hand. Use your hand, huh? I'm sure you've used that before, putting a little vegetable shortening on your hands. So I just kind of, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get your hands all nice and greasy. All right, there's one pan down. Put the pan in the crook of your arm, like an Italian. And I mean no disrespect to the Italian people. None at all. I love the Italians. Now, I'm ready to put my cookies on the pan. All right. By the way, I have my oven set at 375. Might be 385. I'm not sure. 375, 385. Depends on what altitude you're at. Right now, we're sitting at about...
It's 6 o'clock.
Really? It's 6 o'clock? That's amazing. Who said that? Computer, did you say 6 o'clock? You're so wonderful. So, I almost scratched my head. I have an itch, but I'm not going to touch it because my hands are clean, staff-free, and I'm ready to put my hands into the batter. But depending on what altitude you're at, I'm about 1,200 feet here in Forestburg, so I move it up just a bit. I'm not at sea level, where I'll be cooking 375. 1,200 feet, 385. Why not? And what I do is I have a little bit of hot water in my little cuppy here, and I have a teaspoon. And this, you kind of can mold your cookies that way. I just put about that much cookie. Look at that. That much cookie in the teaspoon. The hot water really helps when you're molding a butterscotch chocolate chip cookie. Just look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I have 12 cookies for each pan. That's about it. 12 cookies a pan. Here's one pan. All the pans are pre-greased. That's a big cookie. That was a big cookie. That was too damn big. Mommy, he said damn. I can't watch the Cooking with Kevin show. He said damn. Such a bad man. Everybody has a teaspoon in their kitchen. So even if a heroin addict out there wants to make cookies, you've got a spoon. I know you got a spoon because you're cooking your heroin. God, making heroin cookies. Okay, it's time to put the cookies in the oven. And here we are. I've got 12 cookies on each cookie sheet. And I say sheet. I say cookie sheet. And I'm going to put them in sideways there. Okay, I have one. I have two. And we're going to put them in. And we all need a good pot holder. And they're just not good for using, taking out a hot pan out of the oven. Pot holders are also made for passing joints. That's what they're called, pot holders. So you put the joint in here, squeeze it down, right? So you got a pot holder. You got a pot holder. This way you... Oh my God, it's done. All right, turn that off. Let's see what they look like. I said clear off. All right. Oh my God, look at that. They are ready. And I've got my pot holder on. Oh, they came out beautiful. Very nice. I put them on my aluminum foil tray right here. Not aluminum foil tray, it's aluminum foil. Okay, let me tell you what I'm doing. So I put the cookies in here and I wrap it up like so. And then I kind of make a little head here. Okay? And then I kind of make a little tail here. And what do I have? What do I have here? What do I have here? A little chicken! Now they go, I can't carry that. I can't carry... Well, you just kind of break the chicken's head and you make a little basket. And you can carry your cookies. And there you are. This is a fine cookie. Look at that cookie. Isn't that nice? It's got pecans in it, butterscotch. Oh my God. So great. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, how are you? What's your name?
Lon?
Hi, Lon. Telephone's ringing, but I'll get that in a minute. What's wrong?
I ran away.
You ran away? Well, you need some cookies. All runaways need cookies. Here you are, Lon. Look at this. You have some cookies, and you can go to the bus, go to the Port Authority, and I'll meet you out there on the street, and I'll give you a couple of dollars. You can take the bus to New York City. Be a big star. Give everyone cookies. Here you go. All right. Thank you, honey. You're so cute and adorable. You take care now. Bye-bye, honey. You're going to be fine.
Welcome to the Cooking with Kevin show. Today we're going to do grilled cheese, but we're not going to do it in a skillet or a pan or a griddle. We're going to do it on the home iron. You have different settings on the iron. A lot of people don't know that. You have your rayon, polyester, cotton, linens, and the last setting is grilled foods. Put it on the grilled food setting. Then all you have to do is take your butter. I use French butter. There's nothing better than French butter. Even when you say it, brr. Could you please pass the butter? I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, I got that in France when I was doing the comedy cellar over there. Take your butter and put it on your bread. It doesn't take long. This is great for the Super Bowl. Yes, it is. All the guys will be coming over and, you know, you won't look gay if you cook on an iron. Okay? They like that. Hey, that's real cool. Hey, you're not gay because you cook on an iron. So how could you possibly be gay? I'll put my cheese on the bread. I have both sides buttered. I have plenty of cheese here. I also have some salt, okay? Shirley Temple salt. I'm going to sprinkle my tomatoes with a little bit of salt, okay? Not all of it. It kind of brings out the flavor of the tomato. Put the tomato on. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have bacon. Yes, we do! There's nothing better than bacon. Look at that, huh? That's nice. We're going to put that on. I know, we're almost there. Okay, our sandwich is almost ready. Kind of give it a start. Pat it on the grilled food setting. All right, as you can see right there. As you can see, I already did a test one. I wouldn't add water to the iron. And I wouldn't tell your partner, your wife, anybody that you're using the iron in the kitchen. You know, they'll go out after they iron something and they'll say, people will say to them, my God, you smell fantastic. You smell like grilled cheese. And they go, really? I smell like grilled cheese. And they go, God damn it, anyway, he's using that iron. Who uses an iron? Really? Tell me. Tell me who is using an iron. Oh, honey, I can't make it to the function tonight. I've got just too much ironing to do. God, it's really piled up over the last few days. You know, I just didn't keep up with it. You have to keep up with your ironing. You really do. So I can't make it. I'm sorry. I'm sad too. It's going to be okay. I'll get it done. You don't hear that conversation anymore, do you? Do you? No, you don't. Oh my God, look at that. That is beautiful. I just pulled it off. That is ready. Let's grill it for a little. I like it a little darker. Grilling the bread, melting the cheese, bringing out the flavors in the tomato. What do you say? Tomato or tomato? I don't know. It depends on where I'm at. You know, sometimes I'll say tomato. Other times I'll say tomato. If I'm in Newport, I'll say tomato. You know, if I'm down in the village, I'll say, yeah, let me have a tomato. I want a tomato with that. Yeah, I'll have mine with a tomato. Newport? Yes, I'll have the tomatoes. Thank you. Thank you very much, yes. Oh, yeah, that is a beauty. Look at the, look at where the iron has not cooked it right there, and that's a real nice shape. You know, you want that. The fellas like that. So you turn it over and grill the other side. Listen to that. Oh my God, I wasn't even thinking. I was doing my crazy, okay, there we are. Oh yeah, oh that's good. I'm gonna have to use the spatula. No, it came off beautifully. Let's take a look at the iron. Really no wear. Cleans up beautifully. Just take your spatula. Get that out of there. I'm gonna cut it diagonally because I think that's nicer. I just think it has a little bit more class when you cut it diagonally. Oh, that grilled beautifully. I'm going to put it on a nice plate here. And you see how I do it like that? Isn't that nice? Isn't that beautiful? There's your grilled cheese. It tastes like pants. I like it. It tastes like big pants. Put your big pants on. Damn you anyway, walking around with tight pants. Put them on. Put the big pants on. The Lobermans are coming over.
Hello?
Yeah, what, 95 Helen Show?
Yeah, this is Aunt Rose. I want to order a pizza pie.
Yeah, what can I get for you?
I want like the nice fresh mozzarella and a homemade sauce. And I'm gonna call Kevin. He makes a good pizza.
Okay, we're over at Aunt Rose's apartment in New York City, and we're gonna make her a pizza pie. You know why? Because the pizza out there is just too expensive. Before we do anything, we're gonna have to make sure that our oven is hot. Now, this oven is a very old oven, so I'm gonna turn it on. You have to light it by hand. Oh God! Oh, I tell you, that's always scary lighting the oven. Always scary. You smell the gas coming out, you just don't know what's going on. I just have a regular frying pan here. First we have to put a little bit of olive oil. You gotta put a little bit of olive oil in your pan. Alright, there we are. Oh, that's coming up good. And I use a virgin olive oil. Alright, that's about enough. I don't have much in there. And then we're gonna chop up some garlic. And look at the instruments that I'm using. Look at the instruments that I'm using in the kitchen. They're very small, very tiny, very tiny. It looks like I have large hands, doesn't it? All right, that's good. All right. You want that to brown. And then I have some fresh tomatoes. I've already cored them. I'm going to use 3 tomatoes. I'm just going to cut them up in chunks, and you can do this. This is not hard to do. I'm not asking you to slice the thinnest tomato. No, I'm not. I'm just actually, asking you to cut them up. Cut them up. Nice, big, chunky tomato sauce. All right, and this cooks up very quickly, very quickly. Right here, I have oregano, fresh oregano. Look at that, huh? Who wants to be using the oregano that's been sitting on the shelf for like 30 years, I got some nice fresh oregano. Put it in your sauce. A little bit of salt. And fresh ground pepper. All the chefs use fresh ground pepper, they do. You like some fresh ground pepper on that? Fresh ground pepper? Fresh ground pepper. How do I know it's that fresh? How do I know? I'm not going to make, a big pizza, okay? I'm going to make a smaller one because I have smaller utensils. So I have my dough, kneading it. And this is when, the fellas are over from the frat. You can say, hey, fellas, you want to knead some dough with me? Hey, fellas, you want to knead some dough with me? It's not gay. It's not, okay? You're just kneading dough. Don't be afraid to throw the dough. Just kind of work it slowly. And bounce. Have fun. Be an Italian. There you go. How do you like that? Ah, that's a nice. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, my God. Look at me throwing the pie. Whoa. Take your pizza pan out. I like to put a little cornmeal flour on the pan, and then put your pizza on the pan. I've got a nice little pizza there. So I'm going to put it in the oven just for maybe about 5 minutes. It's now time to take the crust out of the oven. We just kind of pre-cooked it just a little bit, And there we go. Oh boy, that's beautiful. That's nice. So we've got our tomato sauce. We're going to dress it with that. Very simple. And you remember making that tomato sauce? Okay. So you just take the mozzarella cheese, you cut it up, you put it on the pie. Just cut them up. Doesn't have to be fancy cutting. You don't have to have a big knife. I use a serrated knife because it gets through the mozzarella cheese a little bit better. So our mozzarella cheese is all cut. I'm going to dress the pizza and we're going to put it in the oven. That looks nice. The pizza's almost done. Okay, I have a nice high oven. I have about 550 degrees here. It's a real old oven and it's really hot. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was quick. Didn't burn myself. All right, remember to pull it down carefully. Okay, the pizza is ready, and we're gonna take it out of the oven. Oh my God, that looks beautiful. Remember to use your pot holders. Remember to use your pot holders. Okay. Oh my God, look at that. That is a beauty. All right. Why don't we put it on our cutting board, let it cool just a bit. I'll show you the back side of it. I'm just going to keep this in here. That's because it's a hot plate. So, my pizza is ready. Let's just take a look at the back side. I'm going to show you that. Oh God, that's hot. Okay, I'm just going to kind of pick it up like that. Look at the back side of that. Isn't that nice? I've got a little fresh basil I'm going to put on top. Got to put that on. That really smells great. I like the rolling knife. It's nice. Doesn't work all the time. All right. There we are. We have 2 beautiful slices of pizza. And we're going to serve this up to Aunt Rose, and she's just going to love it.
It's like a real Italian pie. Really good. Yeah. Cooking with Kevin is fun. Yeah, I got all the ingredients for the Irish soda bread. We're gonna do it on Cooking with Kevin. What are you looking at?
Okay, we're all set here. Welcome to Cooking with Kevin. Aunt Rose just brought in all the ingredients, and today we're going to do Irish soda bread. Now, growing up as a Irish American, one of the first things that we had to learn was how to make the soda bread.
Kevin, did you make the soda bread?
We as kids would have to make the soda bread for the family each day. Matter of fact, I'm very Irish. My great-great-grandfather was Mr. Potato Head. Okay. Just a little levity I just thought I'd throw in there. So the first things you need are eggs, 2 eggs. And I do them with one hand. One, there we go. Oh, I dropped them in, but no problem. Okay, number 2. And my friend Jim Abbott, he taught me how to do that many years ago. 1/4 cup of oil. 1 1/4 cup of buttermilk. Yeah, baby! That's crazy. You got a little mixer right here. Just mix it up. Don't worry about it. Just mix it up. 4 cups of flour. Have it right here in my flour bowl. 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1 teaspoon of salt. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. We just put it in the mixer. 1.5 cups of raisins. And you put that on your mixer like so. And slowly put your liquid mixture in. Slowly. All right, it's all mixed. Shut her down. And take that off. You get that all off your paddle.
That looks so nice. I can't believe. Yeah.
That's right, Aunt Rose. Mold your little loaves, and you're going to put them into your iron pan. I put a little flour on my hands. So a little bit of flour. It's easier to mold. Here's a small one, all right? You had to do this. You had to do it. Everybody had to make a loaf. Okay, mold that into a loaf. You can do it on your countertop. As long as it's clean. And believe you me, my countertops are always 100% clean. All right, put that into your iron pan. I wanted to make a tiny one. I really did. That was my whole purpose, is to make a little tiny one. You know, I do have a little tiny one here. So why don't I take some of this one off of here? I like tiny things. So I have a little tiny one, and I have 2 big ones. Okay, let's do it. I have my oven set at 350 degrees. We're at 1,400 feet. At this altitude, I think we're gonna cook at 38. 38 minutes. And what do? You set it and you forget it. Don't worry about leaving the oven on. Just leave it on, set it and forget it. Oh, look at that, I have a little bit. Oh my God, I forgot to put my mini in. Look at that little baby. Oh, that looks wonderful. A little smoking there. I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh my God, Kevin, I can't believe it. The cops are outside. They probably think we're making meth. But all we're doing is making Irish soda bread.
What's happening here in America is they don't want you to cook at home. They want you to go out to eat. Big plates of nachos and stuff. America's eating too much. You feel bad about yourself? You don't feel good? Having bad thoughts? Bad dreams? Things aren't going your way? Go downstairs and clean up the kitchen. Okay, we've just got a few more minutes left with the Irish soda bread in here. What I'd like to do is put a little bit of butter. All right, I have one done, and I have another one up here. Oh, there we are. Does that look beautiful? One. Then we have our little one. Look at our little one. I love this. I love this so much. I love it. It does not get Remember, when you're having Irish soda bread, what do you have to have with it? You have to have a beer.
I didn't bring any beer. God.
I was wondering if you watched the Cooking with Kevin show. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, well.
Everybody's getting famous catching babies. Joe Torre's daughter, she caught a baby the other day. People in China, a bunch of guys, they're walking down the street, they're catching babies, falling out of windows. You know what gays are doing in Hell's Kitchen? They leave their windows open after they do amyl nitrate and drugs and things like that, and their babies are crawling out the windows. Who's out there catching babies? Me. I'm a big daddy. I catch babies. That's what I do. Have I gotten famous catching babies? No! I'm not getting famous for catching the babies!
You should catch more babies.
Yeah, I should catch babies.
Do more, baby. Catch more babies.
I am gonna catch babies. You know, I come here all the time in front of Joe Allen's. Babies are always falling out of the windows above Joe Allen's. Oh my God, there's one right there. I gotta go get it. Oh my God, I got it. I got the baby. I'm a baby catcher. Oh my God, there's a baby. I got it. I got the baby. Oh my God, I caught another baby. I got it. Oh my God, I got another baby. Right in front of Don't Tell Mama. How about that? Did you see that? I caught the baby.
I seen that.
You saw it.
I seen that.
Yes. Who caught the baby?
You caught the
I
baby.
caught the baby. God, it's a beautiful day to catch babies, isn't it? Look, up there, there's a woman having a baby.
Oh, I hope someone's down there to catch this.
Right out of your vagina. I got the baby. I caught the baby. Thank you very much. I'm a baby catcher. I got it, everybody. I got it. Just caught another baby. Just caught a baby. I'm a hero. Just caught another baby. I'm out in front of Neil Patrick Harris's apartment. They've got babies, and they're always falling out of the windows. That's why I'm always... Oh my God, there's one now. Oh my God, I got it. I just caught Neil Patrick Harris's baby. I got this one. You're not getting anything. I'm catching babies. I catch babies in this neighborhood. That's what I do for a living. You know whose baby I caught this morning? North by Northwest baby. Kim and Cayenne's baby. That's it, folks. I, Kevin Meaney, am the most famous baby catcher, and I'm a hero. And I want people out there to know that I'm a hero.
You?
Yes, I caught the baby.
Okay, yes.
Yes, I did. I'm a baby catcher.
the NFL will be investigating the Super Bowl contenders for supposedly deflating footballs at Sunday night's game with the Colts. A longtime Indianapolis newsman claims he talked to a source from the league about this.
Hi, thank you. I'm here with Jerry, a very young, very pure Catholic ball boy for the Patriots. How are you today?
Hi, I'm Jerry O'Malley, and I'm ball boy at Foxborough Stadium. We have done nothing wrong to anybody's balls. Nothing. Nothing at all. Do you understand me? My grandfather was a ball boy. My father was a ball boy. My grandfather gave his balls to my father, and my father gave his balls to me. All of our balls have been handed down from one generation to another. We're ball handlers. That's what we do. We handle balls. We put our hands on balls. These balls. Not balls. These balls.
And Jerry, how is it working with Tom Brady?
Every game, Tom Brady takes me out back, and he takes out his balls, and he has me inspect them thoroughly. Sometimes Tom brings the entire team back to the locker room, and they make a big circle all around me, and they all take their balls out, and I touch every one of them, and I inspect them, every single one of them, and they cheer. They cheer.
And Jerry, what are you going to do if you win the Super Bowl?
I'm going to go to Disney World, and I'm going to get the measles.
Hi, I'm Kevin Meaney. Ever since I was a young man, I've dreamed of opening up a place called Meaney's Manor. Well, I kind of have. I've taken my house and I've turned it into an Airbnb. You can come stay with me in Forestburg, New York, in something I call Comedy Airbnb. All right, let's see. Here's a couple that wants to come up from New York City, spend the night in a beautiful home, and they want to get a little comedy. Book 'em, Dano.
Oh my God, here they're coming! They're here! They're here! They pulled up! Oh my God, look at them! Oh my God, I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Okay, act normal, act normal, act normal. Hello there.
Hi.
You must be Charlie.
Yes.
And you must be Ted.
Oh, yes.
All right, welcome to the house. Drop the bags, take off your coats, unleash that animal, let him run throughout the manor. This is Meaney's Manor. Everything is fun.
We live in the city, and it's loud and it's cramped, and we really just needed to get away.
This was the perfect opportunity, perfect getaway.
A chance to stay at a comedian's house with him and get away. We had to go for it.
Are you guys familiar with my comedy?
I'm a big fan. That's why I chose it. I don't think he's familiar.
No, never.
You are, but you aren't. All right, come on, let me show you. This is me on The Tonight Show in 1989. Come on in. There we are. Thank you. My name is Kevin Meaney. Thinking about changing my first name to Eenie. Thank you. I'm so glad I have you right here. Thank God, my eye!
Oh my God, I poked my eye out!
I don't believe it! My mother would say, you're doing that on purpose! Putting the microphone in your eye. Okay. All right. Are you guys ready for a tour of the house?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Come on. Let's go. I'm going to need a black and white filter for this. Would you like to see the china? These are the plates from the William Taft administration, and they're very, very old, and Jack loves them. And we all sit down and use these shot glasses from
Ulysses S. Grant. They're all his shot glasses. And these are the finger bowl here, okay? And a lot of the guests here at the White House like to put their fingers in the finger bowl. That's really a fun thing to do when you come to the White House.
What was the deal with the dress? The sheets?
Yeah, now this happened before both of us were born, but my best deduction is that he was being Jacqueline Kennedy.
Okay.
Giving a tour of the White House.
All right.
It's a collection that we have here of Confederate soldiers. And as you can see, they're all wounded in very, very bad shape. And here's our president, Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president. And he's got his own bandages, and he bandaged up all the soldiers, even on the bad side. That's pretty good.
All right, so let me show you your bedroom. Here we go. We've got the twin beds here, and it's a girl's room, but it's okay. And here's Rebecca. She'll be watching over you for the entire time. And here's little James. Hi, James. Look at that. You're waving to Charlie and Ted. We're coming up to the Forestburg Playhouse. It's a summer stock theater, one of the training places for our future Broadway stars. Now I'm going to show you up here. I'm going to go by as fast as I can, just so you can't see anything. And I like to speed down the roads really, really fast. We're at the Bald Eagle Observation Site. Remain in your vehicle. Yeah, f*** that. Oh, sorry, officer. I had to get out, all right? Did we see any eagles? Is there any eagles up there? Oh my God, I just hit one. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Do you like pizza? Yes, you do. Of course you like pizza. Oh my God, we're gonna make a nice pizza pie. Pizza in the oven. Ho, ho, ho. Bing, bing, bing. Pizza in the oven.
I don't remember him bringing that doll to the dinner table.
There was some creepy things.
I got pizza. Hello, look at that. There you go, look at that. Nice pizza. And you get one. And you, Boner, you get a pizza. Got that one for you, one for you. Hi, baby. How you doing? Is it good? You like the pizza? Okay, it's game time! Come on! Come on, come on, Boner, come on! It's game time! We're gonna play some games! Yeah, secret box. Secret box, we're gonna play. Here it is right here. I've got something in here that's secret. Neither of you know what's in there. You pay me for clues. Every clue is $1. So if you want to find out what's in the secret box, and you get to keep what's in the secret box. And the secret box, it could be valuable. It could not be valuable. It's up to you to find out.
I'll pay for a clue.
All right. Thank you. Something that you use at a party.
Cocaine.
No, it's not cocaine. All right, there you go. Something that's used for seafood.
Chopsticks?
No, it's not chopsticks. You would use for an
Gulf of
appetizer.
Mexico.
Use in association
Crushed
with doily.
ice.
A stainless steel
Candelabras.
The Bible.
Gulf of Mexico.
Cocktail sauce.
Dried fish.
Oh, is it a Dorito?
Is it a spoon? There's a knife, a fork, a spoon, a salad spoon, and
There's
a
a soup
soup spoon.
It's like
There's
it
a
puts into
teaspoon.
two bits.
There's a serving spoon.
I don't know the name of the little fork. What's
They give you
a cocktail fork?
Yes, it's a cocktail fork! Jesus Christ.
Gulf of Mexico?
I think these guys had fun. Let's now play co-star with the green screen. Come on. Jimmy Rogers, he's a big star, and he's going to be your male leading man. And all of us are going to play his leading lady. Each of us are going to take a turn. All right, here we are. Here's your green screen nails, and here's your green screen hammer. All right, put those things down. I want this, move that, the coffee table. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's got about five. Be careful of the Christmas cactus. That's careful with that. That's Revolutionary War. That's it. Put the light on the floor. Very good. Right there. Pick them up and don't worry about it. I'll check you both for a hernia later. There might be a book underneath there or a dead person. Yeah.
Open it first.
Open up the green screen. Oh, yeah.
Take turns.
That's perfect. All right, I'm going to put on our record. Here we go.
The scene is the edge of a freight yard. A fresh-faced boy and girl in their late teens are waiting beside an empty track. They look uncomfortable and out of place. You play the girl, Meg. The boy, Don, played by Jimmy Rogers, speaks first.
Now stop crying. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay.
God, I'm scared. I'm scared.
No need to be scared. Just do what I tell you. When the freight comes by while it's still moving, we grab it.
I don't think I can.
Sure you can. Just remember to grab for the front ladder on the car.
Don, let's go back. Let's wait like they want us to. Maybe they're right. Maybe we're too young.
Are you going to turn on me too?
No, but
Don't talk about it.
why couldn't we just take a bus or even go to the railway station or catch a train like normal people do?
And have them find us? Look, do you love me or don't you?
You know I do.
Do you want to marry me or don't you?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Then you got to trust me. We can't get married here, can we?
No.
Then we have to get across the state line, don't we?
Yes.
There she comes. I'll let you go first. I'll be right behind you, okay? Now run for it. Grab the ladder. Climb, that's it. On up. I'm right behind you.
I felt like I was Meg.
I got a bit, yeah. I didn't know what was going on with the nails in the wall, but...
You get the full service here at Meaney's Manor. You get fully tucked in. That's what we do here. That's what we do. We tuck you in. You got that on the website. You said you wanted the full tuck in. All right, night-night. You're good boys. Good night, my supple cherubs. Sweet dreams. Gucci goo. Mmm. Are you smoking in there?
Nobody's smoking in here.
Use the chamber pot.
We've been using the bathroom.
Are you smoking? I smell smoke. What's going on in here? I smell smoke. Who is smoking in here? Oh, guys. You weren't smoking, were you? Are you guys gay?
Yeah, we're good.
Why didn't you tell me? God, I could have put you in the other room. We got a big bed in there. For all three of us. Come on, let's go. Everybody's gay. Gay, 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 gay. I'm gay, you're gay, I'm gay, 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 gay. Let's move it. Come on. Let's go. We're going to go into the other room. Come on. Bing, bing, bing. La, 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 la. Woo, come on. Okay. Time for bed for baby Ted. Isn't that nice? A book for you. Come on, baby Ted. Let's get ready for bed. Well, Ted wasn't ready for bed. Ted had taken some bad drugs. And he was all hopped up on a goofball. And it wasn't good for him. He was only a baby. He didn't know anything about drugs or goofballs or speedballs or methamphetamine or anything like that. He was on Molly. And then Daddy knew something was wrong and brought Ted to the emergency room They pumped his stomach out. All that Molly that was in there. And then Ted got very sick. He was in the children's hospital for many, many years. Now he wears a helmet. And he's very sick. All because that one time he took Molly. There we go. Very good. Stay off the Molly. What are you doing in there? What's going on in there? Dirty, dirty boy, you. What are you doing in there? I told you to use the chamber pot. All right, let me try out some new material for you. All right, hey, you ever see a hunchback coming towards you? And then you straighten up and they see you straightening up? I mean, you say, oh, it had nothing to do with you, Mr. Hunchback. You know, you want a glass of milk or some vitamin D? You want some calcium pills? Something like that? I don't know.
I like that.
That was really a lot of fun.
I think a lot of people are going to want to stay here. It was very funny. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Everyone's going to want to stay at Kevin Meaney's comedy Airbnb.
All right, well, thank you very much. It was great.
It was great.
Oh, come here. We did it all, didn't we? We did it all. Oh, God. Thank you so much. It was great. And I hope to see you again.
We'll be back.
Don't forget to tell your friends.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and your family. Give them a little comedy Airbnb. Oh, yeah. And that's it, folks. That's Meaney's Manor, right here in Forestburg. And other comedians will be joining me. So comedians from all over the country are going to be hosting people at their homes, doing their little own comedy Airbnb. They'll be sending me the tapes. We'll be airing them here, and we'll be talking to them on Skype. Stay with the headliner. Stay with the middle act. Stay with an MC. Now, if you're staying with an MC, that's, you know, you're not paying that much money, and you're probably staying in some, you know, somebody's parents' house, you know. Maybe you have to share a room with them or something like that. Go through their medicine cabinet. See what they got in there. See what meds they're on. Comedians handle hecklers, right? We can handle somebody staying in our house for 24 hours. And it's called Comedy Airbnb. I'm Kevin Meaney, and I hope you come to see my house.